All right, look. The NBA was lit last night, man. It really was. Especially if you're a Knicks fan. All right. Undermanned Knicks bullied the Charlotte Hornets, man. Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo caught a body out there in Charlotte last night. So shout out to them. All right, the Knicks. I might do a separate Knicks video, talk about Randall and what the Knicks are going to do post Randall, because Randall's definitely going to be out for like a month. You know what I'm saying? So I'll talk about that later. But shout out to the Knicks. All right. Shout out to Luka. Luka had a big comeback last night. All right. They was down like 17 at the half to the Magic. Luka came back. Him and Tim Hardaway Jr. came back. Won a close ball game. This dude Luka had 45 and 15. Hardaway had 36. Lively had 20 and 11. It's for an Orlando Magic team that pride themselves on defense. They sure as hell ain't played none last night. I'll tell you that much. Dallas wins by a bucket. Memphis gave Sacramento all they can handle. Memphis was a 10-point underdog. They barely had a team. They fielded what? 8 players? 8 players played last night? The whole team was on the damn injury report. So, everybody was on Sacramento, but I was on Memphis. My number said Memphis keeps that game close. Memphis has been playing like dogs for like a month now. This is a great coach. This is a grit and grind team. Every player on the Memphis Grizzlies puts in work because they're not used to playing. The whole Memphis Grizzlies team is hurt. So all the players that play in Memphis, they want that shit. They're going to go out there. They're going to play defense. They're going to die for loose balls. They're going to scrap. They're going to play their ass off because they want to keep their job. So Memphis ain't like these other teams like Charlotte, Detroit, the Spurs. They're not like the Wizards. Like a lot of these teams are garbage. And their players don't give a damn. They collect their checks. They get their pussy. They eat their fancy dinners and they move on with their life. They know what time it is. But Memphis, these dudes want to be on the team next year. Because Memphis is a championship team. They just waiting to get Bane and Smart and Ja and dudes like that back. So a lot of these dudes on Memphis, they're playing for a future. They want a contract. They want to be there next year. So they playing hard. Shout out to the Denver. Giannis versus Jokic was lit. Obviously, Denver was going to eventually pull away. And Denver had a big third quarter, outscored them 26-19. And that pretty much was the difference. It was pretty much an even ball game for the first half. Denver had the big third quarter and basically held off the Nuggets. Now, all I'm gonna say is this: the thing is, and by the way, Denver was 4 for 18 from the 3-point line. That's pathetic. The thing with Milwaukee is, it's going to take time with Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers, they gave up 113 points. That's good. The bad part about that is the Bucks are normally good for $125 a night. So them scoring 107 wasn't a good look, but them giving up 113 is a good look. I don't know. I don't know. The Bucks is just Drew Holiday ain't like that. All I'm gonna say is this: like going from Drew Holiday to Dame doesn't ruin the defense. Switching up your defensive system ruins the defense. I'm 99% sure that if Coach Budenholzer was still there, their defense wouldn't look like that. I'm 99% sure that Doc Rivers had his defense playing at a minimum a top 10 level within the next month. I just think that Griffin coach just wasn't like that. He did a great job with the offense. I'll give him that. One of the most efficient offenses in NBA history. But defensively, he ain't know what the hell he was doing. But anyway, Sixers got blown out. No Embiid, no Maxey. They was looking forward to playing Golden State later tonight. I'm not shocked. Portland is a live dog every night. Shout out to Portland for being a live dog on a nightly basis. I love Portland, man. Shout out to my boy Billups. Jeremy Grant is a dog. Brogdon's a dog. Anthony Simmons is a dog. I love this team, man. Shout out to Portland. Portland be a live dog. Memphis be a live dog. Those is Fist Vegas teams right there. I love teams that get shit done. Teams that play hard and give me big numbers. Shout out to Portland. Shout out to Memphis. Washington be covering my number a lot too. I see you out there in fucking DC. You know what I'm saying? The shitty teams is fucking Charlotte and that damn Charlotte. Avoid them niggas. Avoid them niggas at all costs. Charlotte is fucking buns. Alright. Shout out to the Heat. The Heat are fucking trash, bro. If you still betting on the Heat, you deserve to lose. The Heat are garbage. Durant had 20. You know what I'm saying? Booker had 22. Eric Gordon came off the bench with 23. Terry Rozier had 21. Bam Adebayo bum ass had 8. Jimmy Butler had 20. So they need to blow the Heat team up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. They need to blow this Heat team up. The Heat need a fresh start. They're not gonna win. They're not touching Boston. They're not touching the Knicks. They're not touching Philly. They're not touching I'm missing somebody. It's Milwaukee, Boston, New York, and Philly. They're not touching them top 4. Those are the best 4 teams in the East. They're not fucking with them. Period. They need to break that shit up. They need to get something for Jimmy Butler, get something for Bam. They need to tear it down, start from scratch. If I'm Miami, I tear it down, I start from scratch, and I reestablish Heat culture within the next 3 or 4 years, and hopefully Embiid will be tiring down, Giannis be tiring down, just they need to start over. And here's another thing too with the Heat. Because the Heat have gone to the finals twice, niggas is taking them serious. So when they go into the playoffs, everybody got smoke with the Heat. Nigga, my Knicks got smoke with y'all. The Bucks, the Celtics, niggas want smoke with Philly. I'm sorry, they want smoke with Philly too, but they want smoke with Miami. Miami done caught some bodies. They done had some upsets over the past couple years. Miami got smoke with everybody in the East. So when they go to the playoffs, they getting A++ games. They might as well tear that shit down. Ain't gonna be no more miracle runs to the finals like it was last year. That it's not gonna happen. It's not. Speaking of Boston, shout out to Boston. You know what I'm saying? Boston brought it home last night. 6-point win. It was 94-94 with like 6 minutes to go. Boston pulled away. You know what I'm saying? They pulled away late. And, shout out to Tatum. Shout out to freaking Jaylen Brown. Shout out to Derek White. They got shit done. Shout out to Boston for bringing it home. I don't know what the fuck happened in Brooklyn. Utah I don't know what the hell that was. Utah got their doors blown off by Brooklyn. Ben Simmons came back at 10, 8, and 11 in 18 minutes. Yo, Ben Simmons. Yo. Shout out to Ben Simmons for dropping 10, 8, and 11 with a block and a steal, man. 18 minutes. He's better than Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie is garbage. Dinwiddie might be one of the worst players in the NBA. We gotta do something about Dinwiddie, bro. Dinwiddie, we gotta throw him away somewhere, bro. They need to start Ben Simmons immediately. This dude Dinwiddie is garbage. 2-2-8. That's his stat line. 2 points, 2 rebounds, 8 assists. Get him off. How the fuck Ben Simmons score more points than you? Nah, he gotta go. I'm sorry, he gotta go. That dude's trash. Dinwiddie's trash. Spurs blew the game to the Wizards. They did. Wembanyama had 22 and 11. I don't know how to have. They're the Spurs, bro. Spurs aren't a good team. They got outscored 31-20 in the fourth quarter. They dominated damn near the whole game. They was up like 11 points late in the third quarter, and they couldn't hold on to it. That's what the Spurs do. They low-key tanking. The fact that Wembanyama don't play back-to-back, so he's a rookie, is disgusting. How you got a rookie on a minutes limit, but that's none of my business. Clippers lost to the Cavs. That's not surprising. I had the Cavs winning this game. Just my model screamed Cleveland. I wasn't going to bet Cleveland, but my model most definitely screamed Cleveland. Not shocked. Speaking of my model told me Houston was going to beat LA. I'm not shocked. Lakers just had the game versus Golden State. It's an upset. They would double overtime. This was the letdown spot. You knew Dylan Brooks and Udoka. You know they was going to be hyped to play the Lakers. So I'm not shocked. I'm shocked they got their doors blown off. But I'm not shocked that, Şengün and them boys beat the Lakers. I'm just shocked that they got their doors blown off. The Rockets are garbage. Don't be fooled, people. The Rockets are garbage. If you watch basketball enough, you already know The Rockets is trash. Like, they probably get smoked their next game. Who they play? Who the Rockets play next? We auto fade in Houston. Houston play the Pelicans. They play the Pelicans on Wednesday. We taking the Pelicans. Everybody listening to this video, bet the Pelicans on Wednesday and thank me later. Thank me later. Bet the Pelicans on Wednesday and thank me later. But anyway, that's it. That's all. All right. Throw those FUs in my chat if you rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.